Do you ever feel like nothing's really working out lately? Like no matter how hard you try, you just can't keep up with deadlines and everything feels like it's falling apart? Well, you're not alone. A study has found that 82% of people don't even have a proper time management system in place, leading to inefficiencies and missed deadlines. And I used to feel the same way, stuck in a loop where no matter how much effort I put in, it never felt like enough. And then I realized that the key is not about doing more. It's about doing the right things at the right time. In this video, I will share with you 5 systems that completely changed how I stay on top of everything, and they can do the same for you. So let's get started with the first system. The biggest challenge that most people face is not getting motivated. It's knowing what to prioritize. If you don't know where to focus, even the best intentions will leave you feeling overwhelmed. And here's the truth. Being busy doesn't mean being productive. A Harvard study has found that 80% of our results come from just 20% of our effort. So how do you figure out which 20% actually moves the needle? This is where the Eisenhower Matrix comes in. It's a simple yet effective framework to help you decide what deserves your attention. And here's how you can use it. Step 1. Divide your task into 4 quadrants. Quadrant number 1, urgent and important. Do now. These are your high priority tasks that need immediate attention. They are your deadlines, crises, or emergencies, the right now tasks. For example, submitting a project due today or preparing for a client meeting happening in the next hour. Then comes quadrant number 2, important but not urgent. This is your growth quadrant where you focus on tasks that matter for your long-term goals. These don't have immediate deadlines, but ignoring them will hurt your progress. For example, learning a new skill, creating a business plan, or building relationships in your network. Then comes quadrant number 3, urgent but not important. These can be delegated or postponed. These tasks demand attention but don't significantly contribute to your goals. They often feel pressing but can be handled by someone else or delayed, like responding to non-critical emails, giving feedback on low-priority tasks, or attending unnecessary meetings. And then finally, quadrant number 4 is neither urgent nor important. These are the ultimate time wasters, activities that don't add any value but consume your time and energy. Being aware of these is the first step to cutting them out. For example, like mindlessly scrolling through social media, binge watching videos, or gossiping. Step number 2 is to focus your efforts. Quadrant number 1 and quadrant number 2 should be your main focus. Start your day by addressing urgent tasks from quadrant number 1. Then allocate dedicated time for the important but non-urgent tasks in number 2. They are crucial for growth but often get overlooked. Quadrant number 3 tasks can be delegated, postponed, or managed efficiently so they don't consume too much of your time. And quadrant number 4 activities, well, just avoid them as much as possible. And why this works is spending just 5 minutes each day categorizing your tasks. Using this matrix can help you break free from the constant cycle of reacting to whatever feels the most pressing. Instead, you will have a clear roadmap for what truly deserves your time and energy. Now that you've got your priorities sorted, it's time to organize your day around your energy levels. Because let's face it, having a clear list of tasks means nothing if your day is still chaotic. Most people start their day by checking emails, hopping into random meetings, and before they even get to the important stuff, their energy is completely drained. Now add a notification here, a quick meeting there, and the whole day feels like a mess. Sound familiar? Well, this scatterbrained approach doesn't just feel unproductive, it actually is. Research shows that 40% of productive time is lost due to task switching. That's more than 3 hours wasted in an 8-hour day. Even worse, you're often burning through your best energy on low-priority tasks. But here's how you can fix it. Time blocking. Think of time blocking as structuring your day into focus zones. You match your tasks to the times when your energy is naturally the highest. This way, you're not just working hard, you're working smart. Here's how I break my day into 3 simple blocks. Start your day by tackling the most important tasks, those from the first 2 quadrants of the Eisenhower Matrix. This is when you're fresh and focused. Just set aside 2 to 3 hours in the morning for uninterrupted high-priority work. Keep distractions away. No emails, no phone calls. For most people, this block works best in the early hours of the day, but figure out when you're naturally the most productive and plan around that. Now, after lunch, your energy naturally dips. Use this time for less demanding tasks like answering emails, returning calls, or scheduling meetings. These tasks still need to get done, but they don't require deep focus. Keep them short and efficient to avoid draining yourself further. And finally, wrap up your day with routine tasks and activities that help you wind down, like clearing your workspace, planning your priorities for the next day, or reflecting on your day by going for a quick walk. This block is about closing the loop on your day and setting the stage for tomorrow. By matching your tasks to your energy levels, you will not only avoid the chaos of constant interruptions, but also make the most of your productive hours. Give it a try. You will feel more in control of your time and finally see the progress that you've been working towards. So we talked about organizing your tasks and time, but let's not forget the chaos lurking in your digital life. Take a second and think about your desktop. Are there random files scattered everywhere? Important documents buried in poorly named folders? Or maybe you got a downloads folder that's practically a black hole. Now here's the thing, just like your home needs organizing to run efficiently, so does your digital space. And for me, the Para system has been a game changer in keeping things under control. Now let me break it down for you. Projects. Projects are the tasks that you're actively working on right now, like your kitchen counter, where all the cooking happens, like ongoing client presentations, this week's reports, anything with a deadline goes here. Keep this space clear and focused only on current work. Then areas are the things you use daily but don't have strict deadlines, like your living room where you spend most of your time. This could be team documents, monthly budgets, or training materials. These are the things that you need easy access to, but without crowding your active projects. Then come resources. This is where you store articles, templates, or research materials. Think of it as your library. Not urgent, but valuable for future reference. Instead of letting 50 browsers just pile up, save them here for easy access when needed. The archive is your garage. The archive is for completed work, your out of sight, out of mind space. Old client projects, finished materials, and past campaigns all go here. Don't delete these because they might come in handy later. Just keep them out of your active workspace. To make this process easier, you can use tools like Notion for notes, Excel for tracking, or Mindy AI for managing meetings and emails. The idea is to build a system that works for you and keeps your digital life as organized as your tasks and time needed. With Para, you will spend less time searching for files and more time focusing on truly important things. Now, all the systems that we've discussed so far won't make a lasting difference unless you build consistency. That's the real secret to staying organized, turning these practices into habits you don't even think about. But let's be real, forcing yourself to remember new habits is tough. According to James Clear, our brains create habits through repetition, but just relying on willpower rarely works. That's where habit stacking comes in. It's a simple way to build new habits by attaching them to things you already do every day. Think about your mornings. When you wake up, you don't need reminders to brush your teeth, take a shower, or get dressed. It all happens naturally, one step leading to the next. Habit stacking works the same way. You take an existing habit as an anchor and attach a new habit to it. For example, after you shower, you just take 2 minutes to plan your day. And by having your morning drink, spend a few moments organizing your desk. Before you head to lunch, sort any new files into their proper folders. These small actions are easy to remember because they are tied to something you already do. The beauty of this system is its simplicity. You are not overwhelming yourself with a long list of new things to remember. Instead, you are creating natural triggers to stay organized without thinking about it. And here's how you can get started. Pick one habit that you do daily, like sitting down at your desk in the morning or finishing lunch. Add a small organizational task to it, like clearing your workspace or reviewing your to-do list. Keep it short, just 60 seconds to start. And once it feels natural, you can start building on it. Over time, these small, connected habits create a routine that keeps you organized effortlessly. To wrap it all up, here's the one habit that ties everything together, the weekly reset. Even the most organized person can't stay on top of everything every single day. Files pile up, deadlines shift, and sometimes things just slip through the cracks. But that's normal. What's in your control is how you reset and realign, and that's exactly where this habit comes in. Think of it as hitting the refresh button for your week. Just like you would reset a game before starting a new level, your week needs a clean slate too. And the best part, it only takes about an hour once a week. Research shows that dedicating this time can reduce your weekly stress by up to 42%. And here's how you do it. Start by clearing your digital workspace. Organize your desktop, move random files into the appropriate folders, use the Para system if you've already adopted it. Then clean up your downloads folder and archive completed projects so they are not cluttering your view. A tidy digital space will make your Monday self thank you. Then plan your week ahead. Look at your calendar and block out time for your top priorities. Identify non-negotiable tasks and schedule them before the week fills up with distractions. Make sure to set realistic goals like prioritize quality over quantity. And then reflect and adjust. Take a moment to review the past week, what went well and what did not. Use these insights to tweak your plans for the upcoming week. This way, you're not just planning, but improving continuously. The beauty of the weekly reset is that it gives you clarity and confidence to face the next week ahead. No more starting Monday feeling overwhelmed. You will know exactly what needs your attention and when. So there you have it. 5 simple but powerful systems to keep your life organized. The Eisenhower Matrix focuses on what truly matters. Time blocking to align your work with your energy levels. The Para system brings order to your digital chaos. Habit stacking to make organization effortless. And the weekly reset to start each week with clarity and confidence. As Benjamin Franklin once said, for every minute spent organizing, an hour is earned. Start with just one of these systems and turn it into a habit and watch how it transforms your day-to-day life. Now, if this video was helpful, make sure that you like it and share it with someone who might need these tips as well. And hit subscribe for more practical advice. And I'll see you in the next video.